Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my review videos. Today I will be reviewing something called as MoveLink M2. So this is a wireless microphone, and the idea is obviously being able to record yourself while you are on the move, and you're not needing any kinds of cords or wires attached to you. And I think it's a very good solution for that purpose. So we'll be doing a quick unboxing, and then I'll be telling you about some of the nifty features that this microphone has. So it comes in this very nice and nifty small box, and it's got MoveLink M2 written on top of it. And this particular box basically contains one receiver and two microphones, but you can also get MoveLink M1, which is basically one receiver and one microphone in it. Let's open it and let's find out what's inside. You get rid of the outer cover, and then we're left with this box, and I wonder how do we open this one up. Okay, so it seems like there is a hinge here which allows you to open this one like this. Now I've got this little wire, very handy wire, and I'll tell you about this a bit later. Inside the box we have this guide on how to use it. Usually I don't use them that often because I would have seen a lot of videos of how to use it way beforehand. Then we've got these muffs, and the idea is basically to protect against the wind sound or wind noise that usually you can get when you're outside. For my liking, it's, to be honest, a bit too big, so if you can put it on your collar like this, you can very easily notice this from far away as well. So they usually give you two of these, one for each of the mic. Right, so apart from that, we've got this box which I believe contains all the wirings. Right, so we have TRS, in fact this is a TRRS cable, because it's got three rings on one side, as you can see, and then there are two rings on the other side. So this is basically to connect the receiver with your mobile phone. If it has got a 3.5mm jack in it, or you could use it to connect to your laptop as well. The next thing we have here is, I think this is a TRS to TRS wire, and the idea is to connect your receiver to your camera. Right, so two of these. Okay. Then we've got charging cables, which I think is very nifty and useful, and I think they've actually sent three of these, which is really useful as well, which is unlike what you can see in most of the other brands out there. So this is also very handy, and you can use obviously these to charge independently and separately. But then again, we'll see this box which probably allows you to charge all three devices at once. Then you've got lavalier mics. I think these are considered to be some of the most useful ones out there, for the sheer fact that I think the muff on this is very, very nicely put on, and as you can see. So, and the lavalier mics, I think what they provide are considered to be of very good quality, and we'll do a quick sound test as well, which will obviously help you ascertain the quality of sound that comes out of these devices. And I think we've got two of these probably, which is also very handy. And then finally we've got these magnetic clips of sorts, and the idea is to be able to connect these devices to your body magnetically, so that the clips are not visible from the top. Right, so in this nice box, I think this is the charging box that they've provided, and the idea is that you are able to charge your device from these, and it takes basically a USB-C cable and a charger, and I think you can use your mobile phone charger as well. Here we've got the devices inside. So basically two microphones on one receiver. So this happens to be the receiver because it has got the two outs up there, one for monitoring purposes and the other one is for your camera. And on the side you can see there is a power button, and then there are volume adjustment knobs as well, buttons as well. Turning on, we can see it shows the logo, and then it displays the two devices that need to be connected to it. So it's waiting for a connection, and it's showing mono at the moment. And it's got very nice volume controls just underneath, so probably you can easily monitor the volume of the sound coming in as well. So let's turn on one of these microphones and let's see. So the microphone also provides a very nice monitor on top of it, so you can see the volumes. So I think one of the things which is very evident is the lag that you can see in the sound coming through. And it takes some time, probably a few milliseconds, which is noticeable. But if you're not worried about that, I don't think so that should be a huge deal. Here you can see it's automatically paired up, and the volumes are nicely mashed up on both the sides. Now what you can do probably is, because this is A, which is probably this microphone which is connected, you can increase the volume for A. Now if I just increase the volume in general by going through the plus button, you can see that I'm increasing it for both of these. It's going up to 2, now coming down to 1, and then 0 decibels. But you can press on the power button once so that it selects the first microphone, and now you can increase the volume individually to each microphone. So that way you can adjust if there is any decreased amount of volume that's coming through your mics. Here you can see the ports for USB-C charging as well. So if you wanted to individually charge them, you can use this as well. Now usually the battery time that is offered by each of these devices is around 5 to 6 hours, which is what's basically being provided by the manufacturer. Right, so coming to the price of this device. So this device usually comes around about 150 to 200 pounds here in UK, and about the same amount in dollars, about 150 to 160 dollars when you're in US, and which basically comes around to about 30 to 40,000 Pakistani rupees, which I don't think so is a bad deal at all, because I think what they are offering as a package is an outstanding deal, which I don't think so is a bad deal at all. Because when you look at the competition by Rode or by other companies, then you basically end up paying almost about 100 to 200 pounds more for more or less the same kind of a deal and package. I guess the better part about this device is that it comes in with a lot of accessories, which you'll have to pay extra if you wanted to buy them separately. Right, one of the devices I promised to tell you about is this little nifty Stauchi device, which is a TRS to a USB-C converter. The idea is to basically connect the output from the Godox receiver to your mobile phone, and that's how you can do mobile vlogging with this as well. Alright, so that was pretty much the unboxing, and what I'll do now is basically provide you with some sound samples. So currently I'm speaking into my NT1 microphone, which is a Rode microphone, and obviously this should sound way better in all aspects. But what you can do is basically compare the sound that is coming out of this microphone to these, which I do believe this is a bit unfair, but I think it will provide you with some kind of a benchmark. What I'll say here is that this is definitely a semi-professional to professional microphone, which is being used in production all around the world. So it's a bit unfair when we compare that to this microphone set provided. But then again, it has got a lot of perks of its own. Being wireless is definitely the top of them. This is a test recording which is done using Rode NT1 microphone. This is a test recording which is done using Godox inbuilt microphone. This is a test recording which is done using Godox inbuilt microphone with a muffler on top of it. This is a test recording which is done using Godox lavalier microphone. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you've watched it this long, then I must ask you to subscribe and press the bell icon down there, because I make a lot of these nifty useful reviews, and the idea is if you're trying to set up your own vlogging setup or basically a talking head setup, then I think these are the things that you should know about, and they're going to really help you in establishing your own YouTube channel for that matter if you want to. So please subscribe so that you can get notified about these videos that I make. Until next time, take care of yourself and everyone around you. Allah Hafiz.